Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm sharing a birthday cake recipe with you. Cake that I've specially baked for my father in this lockdown, and it's a very special triple chocolate cake, which is an eggless variety, and it is a very spongy, soft, very moist cake that I am baking. Let's see how to bake it. First of all, take a bowl and we will add 1.5 cups of maida, which is an all-purpose flour. To that, we will add 3.3 to 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. It should be unsweetened variety. It should have no sugar. You just sieve the entire thing together so that the air comes in. Now we will just mix with the help of spoon the maida with the cocoa powder. It should be blended well and we'll keep it aside. Now I take another bowl and we will just add half cup of oil. It can be any oil, vegetable oil, or you can have olive oil as well. And to that we will add 1/4 cup of dahi, which is curd. Everything has to be on room temperature. In case you don't want to use dahi, then you can use 2 eggs instead of that. To this I will add 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And with the help of a beater I will just beat the entire thing together. If you don't have a beater, it's okay, you can just do it with hand also. It doesn't make a difference at all to this cake. To this I am adding buttermilk, 3/4 cup. Make sure it is at room temperature, and I'll blend it with the mixture. To this I am adding sugar, 1.5 cup. If you don't like that much of sugar, you can take 1 cup of sugar as well. Your cake will be slightly less sweet, but I think it should be fine. In case you are a little health conscious, you can do that. Now mix the entire thing together and we will keep it aside. Now to our maida and cocoa powder mixture, we are going to add 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm adding 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda as well to this mixture, and half teaspoon of salt. We will add 1.5 teaspoon of coffee powder to this. And we will mix entire thing together. Make sure that your baking powder and the baking soda is mixed well with the mixture, otherwise your cake will not rise properly. And now the mixture that we had made with buttermilk and curd and oil, we will just slowly mix everything together, and it has to be done in batches, otherwise your maida will form lumps, which I'm sure that you don't want. So in batches, add it little by little and keep mixing it with a spoon or a spatula. You have to be very gentle and don't be very swift in doing this. It has to be done very gently. Your sugar will be there. Just put it into this mixture and mix everything with this help of spoon. I'm adding chocolate essence, 2-3 drops also. It is very optional. If you don't have it, don't add it. And your mixture is almost ready. Now to this I'm adding 3/4 cup of black coffee that I made with 1 teaspoon of coffee powder. It has to be hot coffee. The way you drink it, it has to be at that temperature, and I will just mix it with this mixture. Don't worry guys, your cake will not taste of coffee. It will be entirely chocolate. The reason why I'm adding this to the mixture is that the color of the chocolate cake enhances if you use coffee, like black coffee, to your mixture. Just mix it properly. In case you want, you can use a blender also to blend everything together. If you don't have it, just do it with your spoon also. That is also absolutely fine, I'm telling you. Now just take your tin that you want to use in this and just put a little oil or butter, just spread it evenly, then put your butter paper. If you don't have butter paper, that's okay. Put a lot of butter or oil and then just grease your tin properly, just dust a little maida over it, and then you pour your mixture. It's a very runny mixture, but don't worry, your cake will come absolutely fine. Don't worry about it at all. Now just tap it and we will put it in the oven. If you don't have oven, you can bake it on your convection microwave also, or in a cooker also. Bake it for 35 to 40 minutes at 180 degree, but it depends on your oven also, on the speed of the oven. My cake is ready. I will just let it cool down. I took almost 40 minutes to cook this, but you have to see, please, you check your cake in between by putting a knife in between, and if it comes clean, your cake is ready. Let it sit for some time so that we are like after 10 minutes you have to unmold it. Just give it some time. Now I'll just remove the butter paper from the mixture. It has come out very clean and it is very hot. I will leave it to cool down completely before I move ahead. Meanwhile, take another bowl and we will make the chocolate buttercream. It is for the decoration that we are going to use. Let's use 100 grams of butter unsalted. I'm using Amul unsalted butter. You can use any variety that you like. I'm doing it with a beater, but you can do it with a spatula also. To this I'm adding 1 cup of icing sugar and half teaspoon of coffee powder, 2 spoons of cocoa powder and a pinch of salt. Half teaspoon of vanilla essence is added to this. And then I'll add heavy cream to this, 3 tablespoons. Heavy cream as in I have used my fresh milk cream that I have because I get full cream milk. You can use Amul fresh cream also, or if you have whipping cream, that will be great. If not, it's okay. Use whatever cream that you have and just mix the entire mixture together. And your chocolate buttercream will be ready in a second. Just see the texture of it. It has become very creamy and it is very glacy. There's a little shine because of the coffee that we have used. After your cake has completely cooled down, we will decorate it. You have to be very gentle when you do the frosting of your cake, because your cake is very soft and very moist, as well as your buttercream is very soft. So you have to be very gentle with it and just spread it the way you want it. Make it sure that it is even, and with the help of a peeler, I have a slab of chocolate with me. It is unsweetened chocolate that I have, dark chocolate, and I will just scrap some chocolate over it to give it a nice finish. Or you have some sprinklers or something like that, or you have choco chips also, you can just decorate it with that also. See, our cake has come out really nice and it is very moist. I will just show you how the piece looks like from inside. There you go. It is looking really nice and it is very juicy and very soft, very moist, and it tasted really nice when we had it for the birthday. I was not able to cut it and show it to you because it was a birthday cake of my father and he cut it So I'm just showing you the piece that I got to eat, and it was really nice. Everybody appreciated it a lot, and the entire family loved it. So, guys, I think you should just bake it and let me know how it was. If you have any questions, you can definitely ask me in the comments. Hope you like this recipe and you will try it. And thank you for watching it. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell button so that you get my notifications. Thank you guys. Bye bye.